everyone,
Hi.
welcome back to our YouTube channel. You're here with me, Ethan, and
Iona.
that was terrible.
Oh wow.
And we are here to talk about Halloween. It was meant to be released last weekend, but because we went away to Manchester for the Love of Horror, we pushed it to this weekend. So, yeah, obviously, I'm not the biggest Halloween fan, so just going to put that out there. I'm casual. You're a bigger Halloween fan than I am.
Definitely.
Because Michael Myers, to me, it's boring. That may be controversial, but Jason, Michael, because they don't talk.
That's an insult, man.
No, but they don't talk. They kind of just... They sit there like this. It's
That's
like,
what makes them, intimidating. That's what makes them scary. No motive.
Yeah, but,
no
Pennywise is intimidating. And he talks.
He did that stupid
The
dance.
little dance that he did. So yeah, we're going to be just breaking down our rankings in this video. Maybe probably talk about Halloween in another video. I don't know. Maybe. Anyway, let's just get started with the rankings. I'll talk about mine as well as you talk about yours, and we'll go from 13 all the way down to number 1. So for last place, I think we both put Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, didn't we?
Yeah. That movie sucked.
That basically sums up. I didn't like anything about this movie. If I tried to think anything positive, Michael Myers was cool, I suppose.
Yeah, he's like the guy that plays that Michael.
Tyler Mane.
Tyler Mane,
Yeah.
He's meant to be. People have classed him as the scariest because of his height.
Yeah, I can see
said
why.
He's the most intimidating. Just
yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
I would probably pick more intimidating for part 6, The Curse of Michael Myers.
Oh yeah.
But you don't really like that one, do you? We'll get into that one. But yeah, Rob Zombie's, both of Halloween's for me are just bad writing, bad characters. To be honest, what is really that I like about them other than Michael Myers? I'm struggling to think about.
Daniel Harris.
Oh yeah,
she's the only really good.
She plays who she play again? She plays Annie Brockett, does she?
Yeah, she plays the best friend.
Doesn't she get wrecked in part 2? Oh, you've not seen it, so
yeah.
Useless. Oh, and Michael Myers talks. Just saying that. I think it's in the director's cut though.
You had to go ruin that for me. You had to show me. I didn't want.
It's not worth watching.
I haven't really watched that movie, but you had to go ruin it by showing me the bloody.
It's garbage.
Die.
Yeah, it's literally garbage.
No.
Please do not ever watch it if you haven't seen it. But yeah, so my number 11 was. Number 12, sorry, was actually Rob Zombie's Halloween.
I wonder why.
Listen, I can't deal with it. His style of directing and his choice of dialogue. That first third act of Halloween, his version, is unwatchable. Fucking backstory, and he's like, oh yeah, fucking every 2 words. It's just stop. And then how Michael Myers escaped, he kills the guards in one of them, and the other one, woman's getting raped in the cell, and he kills the rapist. It's
I mean, they deserved it.
Yeah, I know they deserved it, but
I felt so sad when he killed the other guy, the one that was kind to him. I can't remember.
Oh,
was he a janitor?
Yeah, the janitor. He's oh, Mikey and everything. Is that Danny Trejo's character?
I felt bad for him.
What was his name again? The janitor. Just called.
I don't know. I can't.
The janitor.
That's how you know how much we love them movies. We don't know characters.
Isn't it a guilty pleasure for you though?
Yeah. It's just because I obviously love that Michael doesn't really have a motive, but then I also like that in that one they kind of give him the reason, bad household.
No.
Guilty pleasure.
No, it's garbage movie. The last act, I suppose. The last third of it. It's actually pretty good. But then it's just basically John Carpenter's Halloween.
I didn't like Loomis. No offense to the actor.
Oh, Martin McDowell. I actually liked Loomis in the first one. I didn't like him in the second one, but see the first one, I actually thought he was.
I think it's because I'm used to the other guy being him.
Yeah.
Seeing someone else's Loomis, I was like.
I don't know. He wasn't terrible, but he wasn't Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. He was.
I didn't mind Laurie. The girl who played Laurie.
Yeah, Scout was actually a pretty good Laurie. I don't know what people were saying. She was pretty
like Daniel Harris.
Oh, Daniel Harris is amazing.
We met her at HorrorCon.
Yeah, she was amazing, guys. Honestly, one of the most nicest celebrities I've ever met.
She stabbed me.
And I was just standing in the back and like, oh yeah, hello.
You look so creepy. You're
I
just
know.
like...
Well, it's because it was like only meant to be one in the photo. So like, it was
well,
like,
yeah, no, I think there was... remember that couple that was in front of us, the one that was dressed up in
the clown outfit?
Yeah, I think that each of them stood on one side and she just held them like that or something.
Ah.
But I guess because she saw my height and she was like, okay, I'm just going to stab you.
Yeah, you're too big. He's like, oh god damn.
I was the perfect height for Michael.
Yeah, they didn't come actually. None of the Michael Myers comes.
I was so disappointed.
No.
I was looking forward to meeting them because I wanted a picture with the original Michael and the current one.
Yeah. No. I'm not really bothered, to be honest.
So sad.
I can give or take Michael Myers, to be honest. It is what it is.
You're more into Freddy.
Freddy's the man for me. I'm a huge Freddy fanatic.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are.
Just because he's funny. But not for Halloween ranking is Resurrection.
What even was that?
Oh no! You know what?
I don't even remember. It was that bad. I only watched it once or twice. I don't even remember what even happened. I just remember watching it. I was like, "That's god awful."
I had to watch it like a few times. Basically, they do like an Alien 3 and they kill off Laurie Strode in the first 5 minutes. Like.
Is that the one where she falls out the window? Off the roof thing?
Yeah. Yeah, and then she's like, I'll see you in hell, and then he fucking impales her in the back and she just falls on the ground. It's like
that's pitiful.
It's like, what is that?
Pitiful.
And then you get to the slasher element. You got the most boring final girl, should I say, because she's just kind of like, yeah, no. It's like, I don't care if she lives. I don't care if she dies. In fact, I don't care about any of the characters. They all suck. Especially Busta Rhymes.
Wasn't Resurrection the one with like the rappers?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Busta Rhymes was like, oh yeah, Michael Myers, I'm gonna like, oh yeah, kung fu. He kicks him he either kicks him out the window or he kicks him near the window. And then obviously he electrocutes his balls. He's like, oh. He's just fucking, and he's like, yeah, trick or treat, motherfucker.
Oh my
It's like, nah, Resurrections.
No.
It's a fine like generic slasher like for the 2000s, but because they've added Michael Myers into it, it's kind of like, nah, it's not a good film. But it does have an okay Michael Myers, I will say that. Brad,
yeah.
Laurier's actual.
His mask didn't look that bad from what I remember.
Not in part 4 and 5, which we'll get to when we get to that, talking about them ones. But yeah, Resurrection, number 11. My number 10 is Halloween 6, The Curse of Michael Myers. But this movie, like, I compared this movie to like a salad bowl where you just pick up like things in the fridge and you just throw it in a bowl and then hope for the best. Because they've got good things in this movie, but the story's like shit.
Yeah, definitely.
It's like, so wait, what happened? Michael was controlled by this cult that's been like.
They basically just gave a reason to why he does what he does, and I'm like, no! That's the point of Michael, he's not supposed to have a reason.
Nah, they did like they killed Jamie off as well, like.
That's why I put it as. What did I even put it as? I put it as. Oh yeah, the third last one.
Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. What else do I like about Michael Myers is pretty fucking brutal in this one. He's like super badass. I actually do like him in this one. The music's pretty good. The electric guitar. Some brutal kills. The main characters though, they're boring. Like, you get Paul Rudd in this, who plays Tommy Doyle, and he's like the creepiest guy ever. He's like, he does these faces and it's like, what the fuck? Tommy's not like that. When you last see Tommy, it's like in the original Halloween.
Yeah.
And then you see him in Halloween 6 and he's like that, and it's like, nah.
And then you don't see him till like the newer movies.
Oh, we'll go into that.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. My number 9 is Halloween H2O. I know this is an unpopular opinion because a lot of people actually do like this one. I'm not one of them. It's not like a terrible movie, but it's not like a great Halloween movie.
I found it quite boring.
Yeah, it to be honest, I think it's because it's not actual in Haddonfield. It's in like this fucking school in the middle of nowhere, and You only got like 5 characters or something.
Isn't it like one big mansion?
Yeah, it's a big school.
It looks like a mansion.
Yeah, it's kind of like gothic.
You know what it's like? What do you call it? Remember in Scream 3? Remember in that big house?
Yeah.
And they're running about.
Do you not think like H2O feels pretty much like Scream? Because it like obviously it came in around the same time as Scream 1 and 2. It's basically like that late 90s slasher. Like, I Know What You Did Last Summer and Urban Legend and all that. It's like, that doesn't fit into a Michael Myers movie, you know, like, it's just...
Nah.
But I do like the third act. I think the third act's probably one of the best in the franchise. I'd have to think about that. I might actually do a separate ranking for, like, third acts of the Halloween franchise. Because the way she, like, gets decapitated. It's fucking bad.
That ending though. I hate it, so.
No, it was good. Like, that section was good, but like everything before that was like, okay. Yeah, I also didn't like Michael Myers in this one. He had like 4 masks. Like if you pause it at the right moment, you can see like CGI mask, and he's got like a pure mask and eyeballs like that. So it's like, nope, that looks too goofy.
Not very any good characters. Like I didn't like her son that much.
I don't like any of the characters except Laurie. No, I seriously didn't. What was even her son called? Like,
Is that forgettable?
It's like Josh Hartnett or something. Like, that's the actor, isn't it? And then
I have no idea.
That's bad when I can't even remember the son's
Clearly,
name.
is that good that we don't even
LL
know.
Cool J's in it. He plays like the security guard.
Oh yeah, I remember him. Yeah.
He was in like Deep Blue Sea and everything. Nah, he's classic. I love LL Cool J. He's probably like one of the better parts in the movie. So up next, at my number 8 spot is Halloween Kills. I not hated this movie. I absolutely hated it. I hated the ending. Pretty much the section where he gets beaten up to the part where he kills Karen. I hated that. Well, why they killed Karen off to begin with is so fucking stupid. Like, she was one of the better characters. I don't know about you, but like, it fucking pissed me off. And then they killed Tommy off. It's like...
This was my favourite thing to annoy him about.
Oh.
Literally left the cinema, he was so annoyed.
I know, I was your rage, and I was like...
I loved it because I was like, well, it's called Halloween Kills, so I was just there for the kills.
Yeah, but
I didn't really care about...
No story or anything. There's like creepy dad.
That's because he's killing people.
Who talks like that? Like, the way they made Tommy talk. It's like, oh, I'm going to kill you, oh my God.
Yeah, that's...
I
didn't like what they did with Tommy and all that. Because there's like one minute in the first one, he's just like a little scared boy running away, and in this one, he's like, evil dies tonight.
Evil dies tonight!
Evil dies tonight!
Oh, evil dies tonight.
With his bloody bat, I was like,
oh
okay.
no. At least he's not as bad as Halloween 6. Oh, like, I'm sorry, Paul would then. It's just...
We just made him crazy.
Yeah, it's just... He feels like he would be, you know, like one of the chavs, like, down in... or something. He'd be like, yes, I'm gonna fucking cause mayhem in the streets. You know what he would be good in? The Purge.
Yeah.
Doesn't Halloween Kill feel like a Purge movie?
Yeah, well, they were all going crazy and just attacking anyone.
No, like, when the pure chased the small dumpy guy around
I don't get that. He's like, Michael's, I don't know, is Michael maybe like 6 foot or
yeah, he's at least
7 foot or something?
He's gotta be something like
And this guy was so short.
Danny DeVito's penguin.
And then obviously, like, he was a bit wider, and then Michael's slender. So I don't get how they thought that was Michael. Plus, Michael never runs away. He's never scared. Why would this guy be scared? Were they even the same age? Because that guy kind of looked younger.
Yeah, he looked...
Isn't Michael meant to be like in his 60s?
I think so, yeah.
That guy looked like maybe 40s or something.
I don't know. That whole section.
I don't get
That whole section was stupid. In fact, the whole film was stupid. You might like it for the kills, but
I liked a lot of the characters, like Little John and Big John. And
oh yeah, they were probably like one of the better characters from the movie. But there was some logic issues, like, you know, when for example, when Lonnie went into the house by himself, when he knew Michael Myers was in there, and then he gets wrecked in the pure attic.
Why did he go on his own?
Exactly. It's so stupid. It's like, you know, Michael Myers is either going to be in there or he's coming there.
It's like he went in there, you heard like one shot or something, and then they went in and he disappeared, and then you seen him.
He was upstairs, and then Alison dropped her gun to see if the two bodies were okay. Pick up the knife. It's like, yeah, no. This movie annoys me. I do like the score though. I suppose I'd probably give it a bit more praise for like being inventive.
Is that like the movie that he's killed the most people? Do you think?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
By far.
That's good.
I don't even know how many people he killed in that movie. 30, 40?
I don't know. He was just going on a kill. He was raging, especially at the end with the big group. When they think that he was like, oh.
Why did they suddenly stop? Like, they just, they looked at him like, nah, that's fine, we've beaten him up enough times. And then they just let him get back up, and it's like.
Because they're idiots.
And then, as much as I love Karen, she just stabs him on the pierced shoulder or something, or on the back.
I thought she was going to like stab him in the neck.
Exactly, like go for a headshot or something, and be like, oh, you.
Oh, no, you get annoyed when she goes back upstairs. Yeah,
back up into Judith's room, just so Michael can teleport somehow through everybody and get up into the bedroom and kill him.
He's the boogeyman.
That's a fucking Nah, the more I think about it, the more it just annoys me. So, moving on. To number 7, Halloween 3. You don't like this movie at all, do you?
It's got nothing to do with Michael Myers.
I kind of like that though. Like, I actually like the anthology sort of thing. Like, I like the... What is even the character's name? Is it Daniel? I can't remember the Tom Atkins character's name.
I'm really bad with names.
Nah, like, well, you've only seen it like once, have you? I've seen it...
Once or twice. I think maybe twice.
I actually met Tom Atkins. He was like super cool. You were like, nah, he looks a bit...
Yeah, I'm sorry, you kind of creeped me out.
But nah,
wasn't he like, why you got your mask or something?
Yeah, it's because I had it like on my chin. He's like, oh, why you got that on? Why you got a mask up like that? But nah, he was cool. We actually had a little chat about like Halloween 3. It's pretty cool. Nah, music was pretty good as well though. You know, the little jungle. Like everyone talks about it. It's like, Happy Halloween. It's like, yes!
The masks were pretty cool, the 3 masks.
Yes. I did like that they added that into Halloween Kills actually.
That must have been annoying though, like having to listen to that. Was it for the whole month of October? They all had to listen to that.
Yeah, that little jingle. And he even gets to the end where he's like, no, turn it off. Just get it off.
You've got to... Please, stop it now. Turn it off.
Just stop playing it. And but the villain's actually pretty sadistic if you think about it. He just wants to murder kids.
That was a weird movie.
So bizarre. Did you know one of the robots actually was Michael Myers from Halloween 2?
Was he?
Yeah, Dick Warlock. I think that he was actually the one that put like gasoline on himself.
Oh.
And he like, well, but the effects are pretty good for like 1982. Yeah, 1982. So that's not like that's pretty good, pretty badass. And the girl's final girl's pretty cool in this. Well, she's not really a final girl. She gets killed, does she?
Oh yeah, that. Yeah, did it remind you of that? What's that movie? Body. Oh, Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Yeah. Yes, that film's classic.
It reminded me of that because obviously.
No, but in the like mind controlled zombies and stuff like that.
It gave me those same vibes.
Yeah, I can see why. But no, I really liked Halloween 3. In my number 6 spot, this is a controversial one, is Halloween 5. I looked on the internet and a lot of people don't like Halloween 5 for numerous reasons. The mask, a lot of people find it boring. Tina, which I absolutely love Tina.
I love Tina.
Tina's like so amazing.
How come people hate her?
I know, it's
at least she's like enthusiastic. Everyone else in the Halloween franchise is just like, oh hi.
Yeah, it's like, oh okay, yeah. Nah, Tina's like so full of life and positive and bubbly.
Plus, she could have ran away, but she went back and saved Jamie.
Yeah, exactly.
She sacrificed herself.
No,
I'm still annoyed they killed her. I thought she only got stabbed in the shoulder and she was
exactly. Nah,
they were just the next moment and you're like, what?
We couldn't afford to pay her, so we'll just take her off screen. You're not going to see her again.
Rest in peace, Tina.
Nah, even the third act was pretty badass. I also liked Sammy.
But we basically liked Tina and Sammy, but we didn't like the boyfriends. They're just creepy or
you know. Especially like that Peter. What is his name? Spitz or something like that. Where he's like,
I have no idea.
Nah, he was a bit bizarre, to be honest.
I was just like, yeah, you could do better, Sam.
Yeah, exactly. Both could do better.
No,
especially Tina's boyfriend. And he's like, oh, don't touch my car. It's like,
yeah, he was obsessed with his car.
His friend, like, nah,
I like how he was called Michael as well.
Yeah. Oh, was it Mike? That was Mike.
It was
so
either Mike or Michaels.
And I like the goofy cops as well. Like, a lot of people can't take them seriously, but
it was the music.
like they're walking down the street, like the pathway.
Yeah.
And it's like beep, beep, beep.
I didn't really like Rachel in that one, just because I was like, so all the crap that you went through in the fourth one, and then she's like, okay, none of that happened. And on the fifth one, she's like, got windows and doors open. And she's not listening to what's the dog's name? Max. Yeah. Yeah, she's not listening to Max.
Max was badass.
It's just like, oh, it's nothing. I was like, you went through all that trauma, and you're just like, yeah.
I think she thinks that Michael's like dead, because remember he fell down the little mine shaft.
Oh, that got me.
And then he was like, "Do like
the way he was just lying in the water, like." Oh.
And then he got to the pure hermit. Yeah, that didn't make sense. That he was like past it for like a whole year. That was a bit bizarre. I was like,
yeah. Why did the old guy not take him to a hospital? He was just like, okay, I'm gonna look after him. Like, where even was that? Because it was like the town, a little stream down, and then it was like.
Yeah, it was like his little hut.
With a parrot.
Did Michael kill the parrot? I can't remember.
I think he did. I think he killed them both.
Oh yeah, the hermit guy. Yeah.
I think he killed them both because the parrot was like basically like, oh crap.
Nah, I really do I like Halloween 5, even if it's got like tons of faults. So I can understand why die-hard Halloween fans will hate it. Mm-hmm. Me personally, I love it. I really loved it. So my number 5 is Halloween Ends. As you see, like, that's a divisive movie. Like, a lot of people didn't really like it.
I think it's just because it was a bit different.
Yeah, I think a lot of people were comparing it to like
the third one. You know, like how they were trying to go on a different.
Yeah, path. It's like they compared it to like Christine, the film Christine, because the evil takes a shape. Yeah, like the car. That's the kind of you've not seen Christine, have you?
Oh, I've seen a bit of it.
Well, no, it's pretty much like the same, like the vibe from that. It's evil, rather a shape rather than, you know.
I mean, it's true.
Michael.
Anything could be evil. Makes sense.
I think also a lot of people were like disappointed with like, because it was the conclusion of like Laurie and Michael's kind of rivalry.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Sorry
seconds?
If you're watching this in spoilers, but
spoilers.
I thought Michael and Laurie were going to like kill each other, and then that was going to be the end of their. I
thought that as well. Like when he
grabbed her neck, I actually thought he had the knife and he like stabbed her.
Yeah, that would have been so cool.
I didn't realise that the knife was in his hand and he just kind of slid it out.
Yeah, I don't know. The ending kind of did feel a wee bit wonky. Like it's just.
We got wrecked.
Like Michael Myers, he went down the little junction, the junkyard, and they just squabbled him, wasted him in there. Mm-hmm. Also, the kid in the start deserved it. Like, I don't know, like, Jeremy was a piece of shit.
Yeah, that caught us all off guard.
And I was like, Jeremy, open the door, I'm going to kill you.
You know when you're just, like, shocked and you just want to laugh? That's what happened to me. I was like,
No, I laughed. I straight up laughed.
Yeah, we went to the cinema and I was like, I was like, oh, okay, I can't laugh.
I can't laugh because I was in the cinema. I was like,
Who the hell stands behind the door that someone's obviously kicking?
Yeah, Jeremy does, apparently. He just locked him in there anyway. He deserved it, I'm sorry.
I like the dad that he didn't blame him.
Ah, right, yeah, he was more like an accident. But to be honest, he's someone's a prick. He probably knew that. He was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, but wasn't he putting on an act that they were like best friends and that?
Yeah. And then the second the your parents left, he was like, oh, you fucking suck.
Yeah.
Like, yes. Screw you.
Basically, everyone in that movie was pretty much dicks. To be fair, like a lot of them were.
Yeah.
You were like, okay, I'm glad you got killed off. Like, remember the creepy guy that Alison, that was her ex or something?
The cop or something, like, what was his name? Douglas or something like that?
That was so creepy. I was like, oh, is he just hitting on her? And then we found out that was like her ex or something. Oh, they used to date. And I was like,
he's like, yeah. Come on, Alison, what's your What's your preferred taste? It's like, come on, you can do
He's
better.
probably like old enough to be your dad or something.
Yeah, he looked a bit on the older side of it. Thank God he got wrecked. Spoilers.
Imagine that was like a callback to the third one, you know, because that was a young girl and a older guy.
Yeah. Forgot how creepy that was actually. So up next for me is the fourth one is Halloween 2018. I've basically got 2 issues with this movie. And you probably know one of them. Is Dr. Sartain. I hate that guy. Not the actor. I don't think the actor did a bad job or anything. It's just pointless. Like, they did all that, and then 2 seconds later they just like got rid of him.
You know what? It reminds me of Albert Einstein.
Yeah, when he
I don't know why. I looked at him and I was like, he looks
like
like
a knockoff of Albert Einstein.
Albert Einstein off of like eBay or something.
Wish.
Oh yeah, Wish.
Nah, he was the biggest problem in the movie. Like, if you take away like him, there's like 50% of the problem gone already.
So what was his plan? Like, he wanted Michael and
Michael
Laurie to meet up. So like, was he hoping that he was going to speak then? Or?
I don't know. He just had a pure strange obsession with him. He was just.
It's like, say something.
Oh, the podcasters.
Oh, they were annoying.
Yeah, nah, they were like.
Nah, I kind of knew. I knew they were going to get killed as soon as they had their mask.
And you see him like give the little flick to the side. He's like, "I see you in my mask."
I like how that you see a bit of the actor's face.
Yeah.
Not too much, but you see a bit of it.
You also see it when he's in the car when Alison's
when he's
in the
like
back,
passed out,
and he just like sits on. But yeah, no, Dr. Sartain was so stupid.
I like the fact that he kills the doctor instead of Alice, even though Alice was right beside him.
Yeah.
He was like, "Nah, this guy's a creep. I'm killing him."
Exactly. That's when you prove for like Michael Myers. You're like, go Michael Myers. And then he killed, obviously the cops that come here investigating.
I like the babysitter, Alice's friend. I can't remember what her name is. The blonde girl.
Was that not like Vicky or something?
Yeah, I liked her and like the little boy. Like, they were so cute together. Although
the way she slept.
When we went to the cinema and I couldn't stop laughing. Literally, minutes after when it moved on to next year, I was still laughing. That's because that's me. Stupid. That was something I would do, to be fair.
I think we would all do that, to be honest. Try to escape from
those socks on wooden floor, you'd slip.
Yeah.
At least that's a realistic fall. Most horror movies, you're like,
oh yeah,
what did you trip over?
The little leaf that was on the ground. Friday the 13th is notorious for that. Which I'll probably be like talking about in another video.
My boyfriend wasn't too bad. He wasn't the best.
Oh yeah, Dave. The little
he's
kid
probably like one of the better boyfriends in the whole.
Yeah, but to be honest, he's not really got competition.
True.
Oh yeah, my other negative for this movie was the humour. I didn't really like a lot of the humour. Like the main one that sticks in my mind is peanut butter on my penis.
Oh man, I got peanut butter on my penis.
Yeah, that was weird. Why would you say that in front of your own kid?
Yeah, that character was just weird in general. Like, what was his name? Like, can't remember his name now.
I have no idea.
Just call him Alison's dad.
He was really creepy. I was like, I was looking at Karen and I was like, why would you go with him?
It's when like he gets killed at the end, and then nobody really reacts to it. They're just like, oh, where's Ray? Oh, okay.
Oh, it's Ray.
Is it Ray?
Well, you said Ray there.
I think because that's what the line is, isn't it?
Yeah,
I might be right. Could be wrong.
Well, I'm the worst.
Some people might be probably like
names,
calling him out. Like
yeah, they were like, Dad's gone.
Oh wait, no, it is Ray. It is Ray. Oh. Yeah, I remember now. It's Ray.
They're just like, oh, Dad's gone. So, oh, okay.
It's like next. they do respond to it like in Halloween Kills though, but like.
I know, it's just maybe because there's so much going on, they don't really have time to respond to it. But it's quite funny that they're just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, no, it's a bit bizarre. Like this whole character is just weird. Anyway, my number 3 is Halloween 4. This movie's great. Besides a couple of logic issues like how the hell Loomis and Michael survived the events of Halloween 2, because they clearly were cremated. There's no way they were getting out of that. You see, Michael's
wasn't like Loomis. He's got like
a little burn.
Like it's not even that bad.
Yeah, he was like, no, he's fine.
Like a little burn. I don't think Michael had any.
No, Michael was great.
Or maybe he does. You can't really see him.
Yeah, the mask in this movie was horrible. It was probably like worse than it was so goofy. It was like the scene that sticks out, like you know that where she's about to run him over at the end in the truck.
Yeah.
And he's just standing there like, I was like, how could you not laugh at that?
I just found it funny at the beginning when Jamie's having her nightmare. He like pops up beside her bed, and you just see how wide the mask is.
It's like so like it's like I like, props to Daniel Harris for being able to act in that scene, because if it was me, I would have totally been like, you need to change the mask. How did they mess up the mask?
You know what? I think they were just experimenting, and then they were like, "Oh, does this look good?"
No, they were like, yeah, who even thought of that? They were all just like in the office, like, now that mask looks badass. It looks so big and goofy, and it's weird.
I have no idea.
It's fucking. I don't know. Like, the entire like Halloween franchise have always messed up the mask, in my opinion.
I think one of my favourite masks is from.
Like the 2018 one was pretty good. And Kills.
Yeah.
Mask in there probably.
Whichever one that kind of had the burn marks.
Oh, that was Halloween Kills.
I just like how it's also like on the mask at the side you can see in the first one where she stabs him with that knitting needle, whatever it's called. And he's still got the hole there in the mask. I like that. It's got little details in it. Yeah,
no. The mask in the later ones are pretty cool, and also Part 6 actually does have a pretty decent mask. Like of course it's like spiked, the hair spiked out and everything. It's really cool. But yeah,
isn't there one of them where it looks like he's got like eyeliner or something like that? Was that Resurrection?
Maybe.
I just remember one where he's kind of looks like it's his hair spiky and then it's got like he's got eyeliner.
Oh, I think was that maybe Part 6. I think you're maybe thinking about because the one in that he has like spiky hair. Mm-hmm. Actually, maybe it's H2O. Because in H2O they're wearing like 4 different.
It's in a movie that I don't like anyway.
Oh,
I just remember certain things. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I like the masks are, but they're just, I don't know. But this one's my least favourite. I fucking hate this mask. I don't. No, yeah, moving on.
It would probably look better if the neck was tucked in or something.
No, it's just a horrible mask.
I don't know.
Absolutely atrocious. I'm never getting one of them, to add to my props. Mm-hmm. Never, ever. It's horrible. My number 2 is Halloween 2, 1981. I love this movie, basically because it's like a back-to-back. A lot of people like basically say, you can watch Halloween 1 and then put on Halloween 2 right afterwards, and it's basically one complete story.
Yeah, it's just because it's continuing straight after. It's like there's a gap.
I also like how they added that Laurie was actual Michael Myers' sister, because then it gives him a reason to continuously pursue her rather than just she was some babysitter that I didn't manage to kill. Like, big deal, you could have.
It's because she's the one that got away.
Exactly.
That's why he's after her.
Well, to be honest, like technically Loomis got away as well.
He's not a girl though. He doesn't look like the sister.
Yeah.
I used to think the second one was your favourite. I don't know why.
Oh, no.
In my mind, I just thought that was your favourite.
I mean, there's things I probably like better than the original. Maybe. It's probably the only thing that I like is that it's actual in a hospital setting. Because it feels creepier, like in that kind of.
I hate hospitals.
So, I know, like you always get that like uneasy feeling.
Yeah, every time I go to the hospital, I get a sick feeling.
Yeah, I think that's the only good thing that this has, like over Halloween the original. Because Halloween original is a flawless film. You can guess like where that is on my list because I've not talked about it yet.
What I don't get is like why was Laurie the only patient? Besides that like kid that came in with like injury, there was no other patients
that you never seen of.
Yeah, all you seen was that kid
and the babies,
Laurie and the babies,
and
there was like a couple of nurses, that one doctor, 2 paramedics.
Yeah, and one of them was creepy. But
yeah, there wasn't a lot of staff. They didn't see patients.
But they upped the gore, so like this one's a lot like bloodier.
The one thing that sticks in my mind when I think of Halloween 2 is that one nurse that gets like.
Oh, that's cool.
He picks her up. Was it a scalpel?
Yeah.
Or something?
And he just like stabs her about. And
that always sticks in my head.
It's like, Laurie, wait a minute. It just like comes up behind her, dead.
I feel so bad for her.
Nah, she was pretty cool actually.
I like the older nurse as well. The one that was telling the guy to get out.
He was creepy.
Both of them were.
Yeah, I know they're both. He was always in Laurie's room. He was like, yeah, it's like that guy's worse than Michael Myers is.
The way he like. Did he actually survive or not? Because
I don't know. I think
he ended up in his car, but then he passed out, and I'm like, is he passed out because he's got a concussion, or did he just die?
I think he's completely wasted. I'm going to say he's wrecked anyway, because you never see him again.
Yeah.
But other than that, I didn't really like. I know this is only like, I don't know if you can count this a small negative or like a big negative, but I didn't like Michael Myers in this one. Dick Warlock was a bit too zombie-like. So when he was walking, it was kind of like, oh, where in the original Nick Castle had that graceful, casual stroll. In this one, like second one, he was like.
You can definitely tell, like watching throughout the Halloween franchise, you could tell the difference between a lot of the height and all that doesn't make you recognise the differences. Definitely the mannerisms do. Yeah,
and I think like this one has the worst of it because he feels so wooden, and it's like, especially when he's holding like the little scalpel and he's like.
Maybe it's just their different takes on it. We're not trying to criticise.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying like because Dick Warlock was good in the third Halloween movie, but in this one, he just kind of feels stock.
I can't remember which Michael it was, but one of them was actually like a stunt double for in Jaws. You know, the scientist.
Yeah, I think that's Dick Warlock. I think actually that's.
Yeah, I found out that fact. I was like, oh, Michael was a stunt double for.
Also,
a character
fun
in
fact,
Jaws.
The guy that played, the creepy one, the one with the big kind of like curly afro, he was in Jaws: The Revenge. A terrible movie as well.
I hate it. I only watched the first two Jaws. I don't like the third or the fourth.
Yeah, well, he was in the crappy one. And he's also a crappy character in this one. He's creepy.
Yeah.
But yeah, that leaves me with the gold star, number one of the best slashers ever, the original Halloween. Basically, what can you say about Halloween other than its masterpiece? There's not a single bad thing about this movie.
It's iconic.
I suppose if you had to pick like a little nitpick is Laurie's friends are like unlikable. Well,
I don't mind Linda as much.
Bob's creepy as well. Like the way he's like, oh, let's rip Lindsay's clothes off.
Yeah. What? I got to rewatch that bit because I was like, did he just say what I think he said?
No, he did. He literally said that. And I was like, yeah, Linda.
You know what? I've seen people's reactions to Halloween, and I've never seen anyone point that out. They're like, he just talked about kid that way. I was like, ew.
Yeah, no, it's.
Nah, I'm glad he gets killed now.
Yeah, no, Bob's like one of them.
What do you think Linda?
And he gets a cool kill.
Yeah.
No, Linda was
the
fun.
physics though.
Yeah, like the small knife is able to hold this entire body. It's like
that's probably one of my favourite scenes in the movie. Just him standing and just
mayonnaise on work. He's like, yeah, head tilt, perfect.
I did not like the other girl.
Annie. Oh my god, I hate Annie. Not like the actress, because she was in I think she was in The Fog actually, like another John Carpenter movie, but in this one, she's like, oh, stop it. Laura, she's always dead snidey. To Laura, she was all bitchy.
Yeah, I've got friends that are quite, got sarcastic and everything, but you could tell she was just being. Yeah, she was just being for no reason. Plus, she was like, I get trying to push people out their comfort zones, but she was like, oh yeah, I've said that to that guy that you like, that you like him, and she was being very. Oh, pure Ben Tramer. He gets killed in the. Oh. It's the way he's so drunk and then he's walking and he's like, oh shit. Again, how would you think that's Michael? Because he must have been quite short and he's obviously really skinny because he's a teenager. Yeah, but they're like, oh, because Michael Myers is what, 21? That was quite a funny kill. It's just the way he just suddenly goes. The way he looks at the pure face guy and he's like, oh, he came out of nowhere. I didn't see him. How did he come out of nowhere? He was crossing the road. It's just because he was wasted. Yeah, you look like you're all zombie his mask was so goofy as well. It's like from where wasn't it blonde? Yeah. Or it was completely light. It was weird. Well, I don't get. Fair enough, the mask you could probably, because that's in the shops or whatever, but why would he wear the same exact mechanic outfit as Michael did? He looked at that mask and he was like, yeah, this goes, and it has to be exactly the same as Michael's. Of course it does. It's Ben. He's got the taste of Michael Myers.
But yeah, that's my ranking of the Halloween franchise.